Hello YouTubers, this is Mike from Hutter's Bees. I'm going to show you how I'm going to install this little 3-frame nuke. It's a split. I went to a hive in one of my other hive areas and I had a hive that had some queen cells in there and a queen, so I went ahead and had quite a few bees, so I made a split. I went ahead and put the queen along with a frame of brood, frame of some honey, and an empty frame in here, and then I brought them over about 10 miles to my other apiary where I've got a 5-frame nuke. For now I'm going to put them in there. You want to make sure when you set up your nukes or any hives that pretty much you're level front to back. If you need to be, if you're a little bit off, it's better to be off, going a little bit sloping down towards the front, so you don't get water that accumulates in the bottom of your hive. So you can see I'm right pretty much in the middle of the bubble. If you turn it around this way to the other part of the hive, same thing, right about in the bubble. So this is pretty level, and that's what you want to see when you set up your hive. So I've got my smoker going down here. It's really cranking away. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to smoke these bees. I've put 2 extra frames with some foundation in here. They're the plastic foundation I had left over from another time. So I'm going to take and smoke these bees, put those 3 frames in the middle of this nuke, see if I can see the queen when I do that, put a lid with a feeder on it, and let's see what we can do here. Okay, so I'm going to go over here, or I'm sorry, go to the front here where I've got a little screen so they had a little ventilation on the move. We'll put a puff or 2 in there real quick because it's really smoking, so I don't want to put a lot. Put a puff or 2 right there, see if I can get them to go down. Then what I want to do is I want to go ahead and I'll pull this lid off of here, and some of them will want to fly around, so we'll just set this off to the side right there. And let me pause this and see if I can find the queen. So I found the queen. I don't know if you can see her. She's right there. So I'm going to put her in the box with these other frames. Okay, so I've got all 5 frames in there. The queen's right in the middle. I'm going to go ahead and put a top on here for my feeder jar. Take my feeder jar right here. Turn it upside down. It's going to want to drip for a second. And it will stop in just a second. Okay, then I want to go ahead and stick that right down on top of that hive. So now they got a 5-frame nuke. There's a little vent hole in the back, feeder on the front, bees already coming out. I did shake the bees in there. There's a few stragglers. I could, if I want to, just go ahead and knock them down and outside the hive there like that, and they will find their way up into this hive by probably in the next 20 minutes or so. So that's all you have to do, and to get your hive ready. So once again, Mike Hutter from Hutter's Bees, and that's the hive we set up, and we're ready to go. We're going to see how well they do. Have a good day.